Hello children, welcome to the online class of general knowledge. Children, in my previous video, I had explained about some children's stories such as Cinderella, The Jungle Book, etc. Now today, I am going to teach lesson 21. The name of the lesson is The Peasant and the Apple Tree. Children, this is a picture story which is given in your book. So, all of you open page number 26. So, let us see.
Children, look at page number 26, lesson 21, The Peasant and the Apple. In the beautiful town of Cain, there lived a peasant who had an old apple tree in his garden. The tree had once blossomed and given lots of red and juicy apples, much to the peasant's delight. However, it had not borne any fruits for the past several years. Children, in the beautiful town of Cain, there lived a peasant. Peasant means a poor agricultural laborer. He had an old apple tree in his garden. The tree had once blossomed. Blossomed means given flowers, produced flowers. And also lots of red and juicy apples. Were on the tree. So the peasant was very happy. After that, many years passed, but the tree did not give any fruit. I must cut the apple tree. It is of no use to me. It is unnecessarily occupying space in my garden, the peasant said to himself. He said that he must cut down the apple tree because it was of no use to him. It was unnecessarily occupying space in his garden. The peasant got his big axe to cut the tree. He gave a big blow to the tree's trunk. The peasant brought his big axe to cut the tree and gave a big blow to the tree's trunk. A pair of sparrows and parrots came rushing to the peasant. Dear sir, have mercy on us. The tree has been our home for years. Please do not cut it. This tree has given us shelter for so many years. The sparrows and the parrots said to have mercy on them. They said that the tree had been their home for years. So they did not want the peasant to cut the apple tree. A grasshopper pleaded with the peasant, and so did a squirrel. The grasshopper said to the peasant that he had little abode at its trunk's base. I have my little abode at its trunk's base. My 2 little babies will be rendered homeless. The grasshopper said to the peasant that he had a little house at the trunk space, and also it had two little babies who would become homeless. The peasant ignored their requests. Ignored means refused to listen. The peasant refused to their request. He was more determined to cut down the tree. His blows were now more fierce. He became more determined to cut down the trees and started giving hard blows. Suddenly, the peasant spotted a beehive in the hollow of the tree. He stopped his work for a while and took out some honey from the honeycomb. He grew thoughtful. Suddenly, the peasant noticed a beehive in the hollow of the tree. So he stopped cutting the tree and started taking out some honey from the honeycomb. A vagabond who stood watching the peasant from a distance intervened. Vagabond means a person who wanders from place to place without a home or job. The vagabond stood watching the peasant from a distance. The branches of this tree has given me shelter on many hot days. The nightingale, which often visits its thick foliage, sings sweet songs and takes away my worries. The vagabond said that on many hot days the apple tree had given him shelter, and the nightingale sang sweet songs and took away his worries. The nightingale also visited the apple tree very often. The peasant grew meditative. He realized that the tree has been extremely useful for so many creatures, even to a vagabond. He put down his axe. From then on, the peasant took great care of the apple tree. So, the peasant became thoughtful. He realized that the tree was extremely useful to so many people, so many creatures, even to a vagabond. He put down his axe, and then, from then on, the peasant took great care of the apple tree. The peasant started taking care of the apple tree. What is the moral of the story? Trees are of great value to mankind. It is our duty to look after them. Yes, children, trees are very useful to human beings. So, it is our duty to look after them. We must grow more trees. Children, I hope you have understood this lesson. That's all for today. Thank you.